What it is? What's happening, man? It's your boy HM3, man. It's been a damn minute, man. I've been busy living life, handling business in real life type shit. But I'm back at it with another stream, man. And tonight's conversation will be more so with things you see on social media. Is it raised bait or real life? I don't know which one to believe. In my opinion, I believe some of this stuff is real life to a degree, but I don't think all this shit. I really think this shit be kept. I really think a lot of these folks do this shit for clicks and views to be seen and understand the algorithm. It works for them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be trying to start a social media career. Some people got bigger followings or they got connections to have a bigger following. So therefore, it's easier for them. So in order to get out there, you got to say the most salacious shit you possibly could to be seen. Man, that's just what it is. That's the type of times we live in. Everybody can be disrespectful and say crazy shit that they want to say to a motherfucker out loud in person. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, though, I got about 2, 3 videos I'm gonna go over. I might got a few folks gonna tap in, but I'm gonna get my little soliloquy real quick. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into this shit. I want to more so say, I think my homegirl already tapped in already. Shout out, Lynn. Shout out to you, Lynn. Give me a minute though. I'm gonna add you in a minute. But we going pretty much, man. I'm gonna go through this first video real quick. It's actually DL Hughley's daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's saying some wild shit. And I'm kind of getting to a point to where I'm realizing on this type of shit, man, a lot of this shit be motherfucking your rage bait, man. Folks just, I don't know, man. I just feel like folks be so bored. They so bored because they don't really do nothing in real life that they gotta just come to social media with all the bullshit. I mean, be the most regular shit ever. And run online with it. So, we finna get to this shit. And we shall see what the hell comes with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those listening, man. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, subscribe. And then I'm finna add you in a minute. Give me a second.
Yeah, let's get into the video.
It's tea time with DH. Okay, before I start this video, I need to do some obligatories because I'm not trying to hate on this woman. All right, I have no beef with her, and these are my opinions. And truth be told, she is some eye candy, and I'm saying that as someone who tries to steer clear of the light skins, and that's for good reason, because she hates her husband. I have a lot of things I want to say because people are just so dumb these days. We live in the oversharing epidemic. We know too much about each other, and that's why she's in this situation right now. This is what happens when you overshare your personal life and can't take the criticisms that come with it. Coming for the algorithm. Let me give you guys some background information on how I came across this story. It started when I seen a tweet saying, "Dog, imagine your woman getting on the World Wide Web and admitting some shit like this." This tweet now has 2.2 million views, and attached to it was a TikTok of a woman saying some eyebrow-raising stuff.
Back when I was still having sex with men who wore Adidas slides and dirty white socks, you know the ones. I wish I could tell me then that I'd be married to a whole ass outside backyard by the fire.
I'm in backstage.
Old fashioned. Waiting for him to come downstairs to join me because he's putting our kids to bed.
Oh, okay.
Marry the bird.
Now, before I unpack everything, let me introduce you to Life with Ryan.co. Just call her Ryan. Ryan is a happily married mother who I'm going to critique because the way she responded to the criticism pissed me off. She not only admitted to letting the dirty sock wearing niggas slide in, but she did so in a way that sounds like she's reminiscent. My first question is, why did she say that? It's not even about her having a sex life or her having past partners. I'm just trying to figure out why she's sipping a drink outside and describing these past partners through the sex. There are so many other ways to say that a new partner showed you a different type of energy or experience and love that you haven't received, but she was giddy to tell the class about the dirty sock wearing niggas that she cracked. According to her though, it was fun, and this confirms what we've been talking about, at least in my opinion. She was sitting up here reminiscing and reducing her husband to the safe nerd archetype, and she's surprised she was getting cooked. Now, initially, she didn't even realize that she was getting her ass whooped. You can tell because when you go on her page, there is a 2-video buffer before she makes 4 videos ranting about how real men aren't the ones who are hating under a happily married woman's page. I really want to talk about this because I hate when women are these pseudo-feminine.
Hold on. Yeah, I know he's about to get into the spiel because I hate it too, brother. I hate it too. What the fuck so men can't comment on the stupid post because that's a stupid post, right? You sitting in your yard that your husband built you, right? Kudos to him, right? Probably a great man. Um, and then let's get to the dirty sock Adidas slipper dirty sock wearing niggas, right? That you let crack, that was cracking you, right? You brought that up, right? You like he said, you didn't have to say, the niggas you let crack, the dirty sock niggas. You could have said, yo, like the dudes I used to talk to were just so trash, and now I'm with a man that I actually love, and he does things for me, and he's a nerd, but I love that nerd. You didn't do that, right? I didn't hear love in that. It sound more like a monetary gain. You talking about
this out. I'm not saying this is the best sample size, but these are tweets from women that are saying the same things as the men. They share the same feelings as the men. It was distasteful. Why would you go on a public forum and discuss prior relations and tell people how it was fun? Mind you, my homegirl said she would kill her husband over this. What's frying me is that this is the one.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes women like this, and I know she don't speak for the majority, but there's a lot of females that have this stupid ass mindset she got, right? First, she said grown men shouldn't be in the comments saying weird shit. None of those.
Now I'm gonna get my spiel on this real quick. So pretty much, she pretty much said this is D.L. Hughley's daughter, by the way, and she says that she's happy that she's got she got a nerd guy, and she got another video where she's pretty much saying that be mean to your husband and treat him a certain way and be disrespectful. And she was admitting to letting the dirty sock nigga in Adidas slides fuck. And me being a nigga that used to have a dirty sock back in the day, I understand that because I was fucking the shit out of these goddamn bitches back then. Some of these bras had money, some didn't. But the ones that did, I could always get up in there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, even if that was your case, and it's sad to say that you a whole married woman and you run to the internet saying this shit, you look terrible and just trash, in my opinion. It seems as if you settled. You know the one word women hate to say in today's time that they settled. No, you settled. You was hoping to find a guy that was going to actually deal with your bullshit and your million personalities, and you found one, but you don't still feel fulfilled, apparently, because you ran to the internet talking about the dirty sock wearing niggas that was not gonna line out of that ass. You know, sometimes, man, shit, man, you got a couch. Niggas need a couch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never piss on the shit on the couch because niggas need that from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So the mere fact that you a celebrity's daughter and you carrying yourself on as such, and now you want to kind of talk shit about your husband, or I won't necessarily say talk shit about him, but just say what you said out loud in public for everybody to hear on a public platform, and you got a big following, is disrespectful to that man because he's probably doing everything he got to do to make you happy, and apparently you're not happy. That's kind of the thing that goes on with social media. Too. It seems as if social media done brainwash people to believe in it or a feeling. What's going on, Amber Kelly? Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, shout. To pretty much believe in a feeling that you gotta do everything once you pass that obstacle to make you happy. Now you gotta do something different to make you more happy again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not reality. Like if that man supposedly built you a backyard fire pit, you drinking wine, you got your feet up, you kicking shit. What you mad about, Shawty? You good? You living life. You ain't worried about nothing. So apparently you ain't choosing your type, and that's kind of the whole thing with people getting relationships for financial gain versus dealing with somebody who they actually like. Because a relationship, you know what I'm saying, should never be a monetarily thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like it's just more so like if you dig somebody, you mess with somebody, y'all should build together, be together, y'all can grow together. Not necessarily about who got what, who gonna do for you, because he gonna do for you as long as he can do for you. But when he can't do for you, now what? That's my opinion. Um, Lynn West, what are your thoughts on that? I gave my little soliloquy on this video. What's your thoughts?
I mean,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know. But, no, I don't know. I'm listening on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who she is. I didn't hear or see that
It's
video
DL
in
and DL
context.
Hughley's order, pretty much.
So I can't really give my full thought and opinion. Do I feel like people do shit just for attention? Yeah, of course. In
Uh
this day
huh.
and age, nothing. I don't believe anything on the internet anymore.
Nah, you can't. You can't. It's damn not like if hey Wes. It's like if a girl send you a nude, you might think it's AI now. And you can clearly see the dirty
Hey,
ass mirror she
hey,
got. You can see a dirty ass mirror she
hey,
got
hey,
in a dirty background. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But that just something that's must be regard that. Like I said, that situation just had me tripping because I'm like, how the hell you married and you carrying on like that? To me personally, I'm married. And if I ever heard my wife saying some wild shit like that, this and the third, and going live about it, we can have a conversation about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, either you're gonna stop the shit or it's gonna be over with. And it seems as if now it seems as if and what's going on, what's happening? Hey, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, shout. I was gonna say it seems like now in today's time, don't nobody pretty much wanna try to build said relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a process. It's not gonna necessarily work in your favor. You get what I'm saying? So even if you get with a guy, he's taking care of you, you should always think as a grown adult that what if something happened to him and you can't live that way. But that's one spill on that video. I'm gonna get to the next video. You know what I'm saying? You know, my apologies, y'all, if I ran it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I seen this shit go around for a few days, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it. But I want y'all to check something out though. I think it's gonna be 2 videos for this shit. What this damn shit is? Hold on, y'all. All right. Now, I think everybody's seen this shit. See, I've been gone for a couple weeks, man. I ain't get a chance to go over this shit, but I gotta talk about it.
No, I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed that I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him. No, I'm uncomfortable.
And I don't know about y'all, man, but I don't think you're supposed to be touching that much cocaine with your bare fingers. Anybody know about that? You heard me?
I don't know shit about that life.
I'm just saying. Hey, Wes. Oh, he fell off. Yeah. Yeah, you not that was a big boulder of cocaine. You're not supposed to take that with your bare hands, Lamb. You wanna know why?
I mean, I'm sure it could get into your pores for sure.
There you there you go.
I mean, it don't take a rocket science to figure that one out.
Yeah, there you go. You're not supposed to touch it with your bare hands like that. Unless yeah, all right. You in Florida, you know what's going on.
This man has the
Plead the
money.
fifth. I plead the fifth.
This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for a dollar, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him.
That was part one, y'all. Hold on. There's more to this damn shit. Hold on. Not that one. God damn.
No, I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money.
She got the goddamn. Hell nah.
I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it.
Did you see that big ass bass he just had?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it when it came out. When the video first came out.
God damn.
Yeah, but
Shit.
she just want the feds to show up at her though. She just want the police to
What the
come to
fuck
your
is that?
door.
I'm saying, man. I know this shit old, y'all. My apologies, man. I ain't been on here, man. But I want to react to this shit. I had to, man. You know what I could do with that in my younger years? You know what I'm saying?
I plead the fifth.
Come on, man. Come on, man. God damn, boy. Man, hey, man. I pull an old neck, Gabby Road, Riverdale Road, man. It's going down, man. It's going down, man. Shit, man. Give me that motherfucker. We gonna figure something out, goddamn. Oh, shit.
This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit.
Is it me? Do it seem like she on that shit too?
She on that shit too.
I was just wondering, man. I was just trying to make sure I ain't tripping on this shit, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure.
Why am I picking up that? Why am I even touching it? That if I don't deal with it.
Me is that this is the one.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes women like this.
So, you know, that's my whole thing in that scenario. I'm like, I'm confused on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what the hell goddamn the other guys. I need these niggas to cut the tap back in, man. because this
I don't
next
have no
one is for
sympathy
them.
for. I have no sympathy for that situation because everybody had tried to tell her and warn her initially when she first started dating that man, or better yet, popped on the scene engaged to that man. And listen, to each his own, baby.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. You know, Dwight Howard, man. He grew up in a strict Christian family. He wasn't in the streets like that. Like, yeah, like he grew up over there around Zone 4, around the hood, but he wasn't in the hood. Like, when you think about Atlanta and the Campbellton Road area, it's some nice areas ducked off in the cut, right? But it's also, that's where the hood at for real. But the school he went to, it was like elementary to high school type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a Christian academy. So he been there his whole time. So he kind of been sheltered. But when he finally did get out there in the streets, in the world, he didn't know how to handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of shows to a degree, which is why he get caught up in these weird allegations and all type of shit because shit, he ain't never had a chance to really live, in my opinion.
Hell, you were one of the highest paid NBA players. What you mean? He ain't really no time to live. He has.
I mean, I'm talking
Or you
about
mean
like his
experience
upbringing.
life?
Yeah, like his upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of why when he got to the league, he kind of went crazy. He started having all these babies and shit because hell, he was focused on trying to make it to the league and shit, which he did. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, he's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best players to come out of Georgia, out of the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But it's off the court shit kind of questionable. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hang with him. You know what I'm saying? Like my barber, he got a homeboy that actually like works with him, like over in Taiwan and type shit. And I said, I don't know how the hell he worked with that nigga over there, man. Like I don't know, man. They don't say too much shit about Dwight, and Dwight a big nigga, man. You got to shoot that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's a big nigga right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just saying.
But there
But
was no need for her to jump on the internet and do all that. I can say.
no, I agree 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Whatever go. I always tell folk, man, whatever go on in your house will stay in your house, man. We all know ain't shit perfect in your household, but it doesn't necessarily mean everybody should know all your damn business. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying. But let's get to the next video right here, man. I want some of the guys to come up here, but we're gonna see if anybody pop out. We're gonna take it from there. God damn.
The Chanel
Here we go.
towel than to be like, you stole all the crab legs on the food stamp card. That's not. The last transaction was $4.99. Who's you? Like, I don't want to go through that, but I feel like me as a woman, I hustle for me not to go through stuff like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I can provide. Just like I want vacations and nice things, I know that I can spend a bag. Any guy that I've ever dated can tell you that I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I spend money on my men because I'm a little trick when I like a man. I want you to have nice things too, Zaddy. Like I want you to feel special. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a masseuse. I'm gonna get a private chef. I'm gonna book us first class tickets away. But I'm going to reciprocate the energy you give to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to someone that is not doing much for me. So I don't go for men that ask me, what do I bring to the table when I'm clearly the table? What am I going to bring? I'm the table.
Well, I mean, we didn't know that. So we asked because it was not.
She said, Rico, take your boat
obvious.
somewhere else.
It was not obvious.
It has to feel great. I know it.
Hell no, I'm joking. No. But no, I'm a daddy's girl, so
You think he gave you a lot of game as far as like how to maneuver with men, how to treat men, how to interact?
yes, I do. I just feel like my dad treated me well still, but treats growing up, I feel like a man is supposed to like treat their daughter like a princess. So I don't go for anything less. I'm conditioned to that, right? So I feel like I'm spoiled. I want my way. I don't like the answer no because my dad literally, if he had to work 2, 3 jobs, he was doing that to provide. It was never really a no, even when we didn't have it. I'm not a rock. What the fuck? Yeah, whatever. So I don't.
Like you said, like
Not a
Rothschild?
Carter. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not a
okay.
Carter or anything, but I feel like my dad always made a way. So I feel like a man should always make a way. I feel like I'm not gonna work my hands to the bones to provide. I'm not gonna work 16 to 20 hours a day or a week to provide for my family. You're the man, you have the penis, go get a job, get 3 jobs. My man has 2 jobs. Go get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to buy me the things that I want because I'm a woman.
That's stupid.
That sound like a Jamaican.
I be goddamn.
I can't stand
Relax.
using.
It's rage bait. It's
I
rage bait.
can't.
That's not real life.
Yeah, because I can't take entitled people like that. That's serious.
That's rage bait. That's not reality. That's not reality. You know what I'm saying? That's not reality. But social media got everybody brainwashed into believing that. And I tell any brother this right here: don't do it. Respectfully, she's kind of attractive, I guess. You can find something way better than that, but for way less the price. It ain't worth it. I don't know. I'm sorry, Lynn, but somebody told some of these women that pussy is way more, it worth more than dick. In reality, it isn't. Like they really believe this shit. Like it don't work like that. And the thing is, let's say hypothetically, Buddy working 3 jobs, 4 jobs, right? Give her
Now
what
you mad
she
because he ain't
wants,
got no time to spend with you. How he gonna spend time with you when the man working 3 damn jobs?
pretty much. And also with the 3 damn jobs, the back of his mind, while he working 3 damn jobs, is other chick checking him out because she's recognizing him busting his ass, right? To get some money. She might want to lighten the load and help him out by any means. You know, there be females out there paying attention, watching all that. So what I'm saying is, if she walking around with this entitled feeling that he should do this for her, shout him. It's a million. Like I don't know what's the ratio down there, but I know up here it's been 20 to 1 for over 20 years. You're not.
Yep.
It's not scarce. It's not scarce. I promise you, it's not scarce. Social media got everybody feeling they're an exception when you're really just average as fuck. And the bitch
Very
on
much.
here talking, she look average as a motherfucker. She just got a wig on, some makeup.
Right.
I'm just saying. I ain't seen nothing about her that make a nigga want to just jump through it. I mean, you can say you got good coochie, but a lot of times it just be a fallacy. Everybody say they got something good, cause most niggas they can tell the shit this shit trash. They just trying to get theirs. So they wake up with the intention and mindset thinking that they got some good pussy. They really don't. It's just convenient pussy. And sometimes we'll take convenient pussy over trash pussy any day. I don't mean it's good or great, but it's convenient. It's right there.
It hit the mark, huh?
I'm just saying, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? So while you over there, your mind gassing yourself up, because a lot of here's nothing I see. From me on the outside looking in, like they more so be on the tip, like, well, he got money and he hit. Yeah, he did. He's still a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Kind of same thing I said with some guys who hit chicks who got six-figure salaries or the entertainment industry. I'm like, she got money, but that's still a woman at the end of the day. So if she finds you somewhat attractive, don't be surprised if you get lucky that night. It can easily happen. Everything don't got to be based on your status and how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to be you and play your part, just be a cool conversationalist, you know what I'm saying? Make them laugh, make them feel comfortable and loose around you. It can happen. Even when you got $1 million, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, that's them chicks that are old school that don't be caring about none of that flashy shit. It's these new chicks that require all that.
Well, the thing is, you're right about that, but now, let's say in 2026, the chicks our age still want the flash and new shit. Why? Because they want to compete with the young chicks.
Shit, not me. Let y'all have
I
that
mean,
flashy
of
shit.
course, I'm just saying, I'm saying we know it's not all though, right? We know it's not all. But the thing is, a lot of them is trying their best to compete with them and keep up with them and be
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
sure.
level with them.
I'm sure there's quite a few. I'm probably sure I know quite a few people who are like that. I just don't care too
Right.
much to engage in their business. But um, yeah, of course, there is that sense of people who in our age group who think they need to have that. It has to be that way. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, man. It's just not reality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of everybody. And I'm tired of you regular motherfucking 9 to 5 workers. I see it in these groups all the goddamn time, man. Like, man, I need you one day, whenever you can't get around like your female constituents and your females, a
Hmm.
man disagreeing with you don't make him sassy, okay? Like, we gotta quit that shit, man. You
I
know what I'm
don't know.
saying?
Again, this Gen Z population is definitely different from our age group. We know how to debate and not feel attacked or called
Right.
sassy or called, oh, you suspect or you capping. Like, no, we can have a genuine debate. Our age group can. It's these
But the
damn
thing is,
younger,
though,
it's really this younger generation.
but here's the kicker. All you gotta do is say, do you know the actual definition of sassy? Like the definition, not how you feel. It means the actual definition. See, people be so caught up on how it sounds and how it makes them feel. Because you can say it with a certain tone and
Yeah.
twang, and make it sound a certain way, but you break that shit down. The actual definition is not all the way what you want to make it sound like. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that fucks them up. I'm like, cause y'all just be saying shit, and pretty much in today's time, nobody's creative anymore. Nobody's being themselves. Everybody just be caught up in these big group of think pieces following the same script. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that bothers the fuck out of me because I'd be like, yeah, you talking like somebody else. I know that's not how you talk. That's not your thoughts. You just following something because you have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have nothing to say. So it's like, in my opinion, you can't pretty much try to manipulate social media to where y'all can not. I'm not saying you, of course, but to where one side can be disrespectful and egregious all out, but the other side must tamper down and be quiet. It's like in so many words, y'all want to be the niggas on social media. Y'all want to be the top niggas on social media.
No. And soft as pie at home.
In real life, yeah. In real life, it don't work like that. But I had to tell my homeboy, little female cousin, she one of them hood ratchet ones who fly at the mouth and say shit like, "Oh, that fuck nigga shot me, I beat his ass." I said, "Look, Carter, you can feel like that, but it's gonna be a nigga that's gonna swing back. I advise you not to swing on every man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he's coming at you, defend yourself. But thinking you can just just beat niggas up, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. And I would hate that for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I fuck with you. I'm just trying to give you some free game because like society got y'all thinking something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like he give you a reminder real quick. So, but let's play some more of the video real quick.
7 jobs. It was 7 jobs.
I love a Jamaican.
You know what's so crazy?
I mean, a Mexican can do that. So
That too.
I love Mexicans.
That too.
I had got into a big debate about this, because somebody posted a video on the podcast, and I don't know, they said something about men being a hunter, right? And I'm like, yo, you know what? Everybody be speaking, and nobody know anything. They just be regurgitating opinions. So let me go do some real research. So as I'm Googling and I'm researching, and I was like, were women ever hunters? Right, during this hunter and gathering phase. And actually, some civilizations, they were even the sole hunters. Actually, in the 300,000 years, besides the last 9,000, this is what they said, archaeologists have found that women were equally hunting and gathering as much as men. So this new mindset, which is up about 9,000 to today, 9,000 years ago to today, is why we had this issue. And I say this all the time. I have a daughter, and I spoil my daughter, but I also correct my daughter, because I don't want to bring another woman to this world who's entitled for no reason. You did not earn anything. You have to make sure that you've earned whatever it is that you've gotten. If you're going to have a good man that's going to treat you right, it's because you treat that man right, not because you're a woman, not because you're pretty. And that's what I want all men to start to instill in our children and our daughters, especially right now, because right now there's just too much because you look pretty, you get X, Y, and Z. And that I don't subscribe to.
Actually,
what's
don't.
the reward for looking good?
Nothing.
Great question, but I actually don't think that it's fathers who are instilling that you are entitled to X because you're pretty. That's more so men who are seeking that woman, because your daddy gonna think you pretty regardless.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
He's not gonna tell you ugly.
What?
Exactly.
But listen,
He's not gonna tell you ugly.
We know as a parent.
No. But wait, no. Your daughter,
your daddy.
Your daughter
got it, and which one don't.
No, your daughter could be a booger wolf, but are you gonna tell her to her face a booger wolf?
No, we're not.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
us saying that is like this is what I'm saying. But initially, I said because you're a woman. That's my initial thing. Like you, like as a little girl, and I say this all the time. And anybody who has a daughter and a son will subscribe to this. Your son makes, let's say your son, I don't know, throws a dish. He's gonna get a different reprimanding action than if your daughter throws that dish from a male standpoint, from a father to son versus father to daughter. We're gonna reprimand our child different for the same actions, which I don't like, which is in my mind conditioning some women to do X, Y, and Z and think that there's no real repercussions for it because growing up they got different repercussions than their brother. And I seen that in my own household with my own sister. You know what I'm saying? My sister got off the hook all the time. I was on the hook for every goddamn moment.
But I feel like me too. I feel like the men in my household, my curfew was shorter than the men in my household. They could stay out later than me. They can do more than me. Then I'll take it back to what you said about the hunters. So we're gonna take it back to the Bible days and the hunter thing, because now it may be a man like you that made that Google article that you read. And that's not
No, it does.
That's
no,
not
it's
a credible source.
Everyone typing shit
That
up.
is not a
Because
credible source.
I did want to say,
You know,
I remember those times in social
Yeah.
studies classes, and the hunters and gatherers is actually just like it's a terminology for the time, but the hunters were the men, the gatherers were the women.
yeah. So let's know. But
Okay, so historically, this is what it's about. It wasn't so much about the gender; it was more about the strength.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a frail, small woman, you wouldn't be a hunter, obviously,
unless
right?
she was a great.
Unless she excelled in archery and she could, but it's not about the gen. It's really more that men traditionally are
Capabilities,
bigger
yeah.
and have more physical capability than women do.
Traditionally,
I
now,
feel like
and
in the
here's crazy
That is
Bible,
part, right?
absolutely correct. But where can you show me or whatever article, whatever,
a bunch of articles.
research,
Just
Ask
site,
Rico about his
whatever,
article. No, that there was
last week
women
him.
going out in the trenches
trying to hunt
there were
the lions.
No, that's not. There were
You just
civilizations
watched
where
the whole
women did.
movie called The Woman
But
King.
let's
There was a group of
the
women
whole
who were
world-
actually the warriors.
Okay, but the whole
Right.
world is it's still the same. Besides the United States, if you go to other countries, women are still women, and men go and work, and men provide for women. America, the men want to be bad bitches so bad,
Sassy.
sassy men. This
I
is
mean,
a sassy.
Look at the
Where have
leg.
you
man
been?
Look at the
Let me
leg,
ask you a
y'all.
question. Where have you been? Where have you been? In what country? In the inner city, with the not rich people and the not tourist people.
Wait, say it again.
Where have you
You say,
been?
where have you gone where you're not
Where
where the
you?
tourists
Where
are?
is your source coming from? An experience. I want you to say, hey, listen, I went to Pakistan. I was in X, Y, and Z city, town, whatever part, state, whatever, and say I was with the people. I saw the dynamic. A lot of times people get up here, especially from America, and we try to quote outside
But
things.
my family is not from America.
I was waiting on you to say it.
And I was just about to say home.
I was waiting on you to
Literally,
say it.
My family is foreigners as well. So I have family that's foreigners that got it out the mud, and a man was still a man, and
So
a
women
woman is
don't
still.
work in Trinidad.
I don't think that's what she's saying.
No, I'm
They
not
do.
saying that, but I'm saying that a man
Everybody
is still a
works.
man.
Everybody
Everybody works nowadays, but even going back to when women couldn't work and women were marrying because they had to marry for financial needs. It is always conditioned for a man to be a man. Even in the Bible, I want someone to come with cattle to my family so they can marry me. I want someone to come with riches and stuff that they bring to the table so they can marry me. That's how it was back
But
in
you
the
know
day.
what
So
it
why we
was,
gotta
though?
change this?
Because your family had cattle too. So we weren't combining.
It didn't say that in the
No,
Bible.
listen, the way it works was this.
Where is
Your
that?
family was bringing to the table as well as that family's son. So you were literally conjoining both families' assets. You saying I'm a woman who's pretty and marry me because you have whatever is not how it was back then. Like
Yes, it was. It never said in the Bible. It literally said in certain passages and stuff like that that men were going for the woman that they liked or was attracted to, not because their family had something to bring to the table.
I mean, we got.
I think
back
what
in the
you're
day-
saying.
Okay. Now here's my thing. If that's the case, do you think this person would be traditional? You there?
Yeah, I'm in the store.
Okay. I was gonna ask you that. With everything she said, do you think she'd be traditional?
No. Well, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, maybe. She's from the islands, so
Right.
yeah, I can
But
see that.
my question is, yeah, I could potentially see it too, which is why I asked that question. But my thing is, why wouldn't she just come out and say that and pretty much say that? Like I believe in tradition and X, Y, and Z, not just do
You
three to
too, mama.
seven jobs for what I like.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, no, it's all for shock value. It's rage bait, like you said. Let me say the most outrageous thing, even though you could have just said, yes, I'm for traditional values.
Right.
I mean, I
That's
could
my
be for
whole thing
traditional
with that.
values, but I'm for traditional values, but I'm also understanding that the world isn't the same as what it was back in the day. So it's gonna take a two income household to succeed. I'm gonna have to play my
Right.
part some kind of way.
Right. But that's what that is, man. I ain't see too many folks tap in tonight. I ain't seen everybody link. You know what I'm saying? We could probably end this motherfucker right here. There's somebody in the back though. Hold on, I got a message. Oh shit. Hold on, go that way. That was a long time ago. They could have been came back in this motherfucker. But it's been a damn pleasure. I had to got to do me a string. I might do another one this week, man. So I'm gonna have bruh see the link.
Okay, that's fine. Just let me know.
You already know it, man. Just want to get out here and put something on, man. But you have a good night. I'm gonna do the
You
same
too.
damn thing. You know what I mean? Quick 45-minute, 50-minute stream. Shit, it is what it is, man.
Yes,
So, all
sir. You too.
right, you be easy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. So, for y'all listening, man, thank y'all for tapping in, man. You know what I mean? Kind of a short stream, but shit, I might do something else later on this week, man. It's just Wednesday. So, I'm going to fuck with y'all, get y'all the next one. Be easy.